You got to be kidding me. Crooks flew a drone hours before the... For real, though? What? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal. Welcome to the Pascal Show. As you guys already know, there has been a tidal wave of information flooding, okay, the media airwaves and YouTube like crazy as we start to know more and more about this monster, this assailant, this would-be person who tried to take out Trump. All right, Thomas Matthew Crooks. We already know that he snuck in. He got on this slopey rooftop, of course, and took aim at Trump, of course, unaliving one, severely injuring two, and of course, clipping Trump in the ear. Pretty crazy stuff, right? But like I said, more and more information has been flooding out the gates, and we're just trying to catch as many of them as we can. And I got to be honest, it has been some wild stuff, some new updates that have just been mind-blowing and obviously pokes holes, or actually not pokes holes, but gives us more reason for us to be side-eyeing security, Secret Service, and the sort. Take a look at this. Like I said in the beginning, Thomas Matthew Crooks flew a drone hours before this tragedy. What in the hell is going on, guys? We got to take a look at this. We do have a news clip that I'm going to share with you guys, a video clip that I'm going to share with you guys. We're going to look at that in just a little bit. But he flew this over the rally site hours before this tragedy, okay? So the would-be assassin allegedly used a drone to aerially scope out the Pennsylvania fairgrounds ahead of the Republican presidential nominee speech as part of his sinister plot last weekend. Okay, so this assailant, Thomas Crooks, programmed the drone to fly over the Butler Farm Showgrounds hours before the attempt. Okay, we got to, skip certain words, unfortunately, guys, on the former president. Okay, law enforcement officials briefed on the incident said, and this is what was reported by the Wall Street Journal. Investigators also believe he flew the remotely piloted aircraft around the campaign rally site more than once as he mapped out the course of attack, further adding to the Secret Service's stunning failure to protect Trump. Yes, this is very, very bad, but I got questions about that, which I'm going to ask in a second. Crooks had allegedly programmed the drone to fly over the site on a predetermined path to better understand the layout of the rally grounds, according to the Wall Street Journal. Okay? A drone was later found in his car, in Crooks' car, after he was unalived when he opened fire on Trump. Now, here's the thing, guys. All right, now we got that information. Pretty wild stuff, right? And of course, the news, of course, is covering this as well. Take a look.
According to the Wall Street Journal, they just published this piece that a gunman who tried to kill Donald Trump was able to fly a drone and get aerial footage of the Western Pennsylvania fairgrounds shortly before the former president was set to speak there. Law enforcement officials briefed on the matter said, further underscoring the stunning security lapses ahead of Trump's near assassination. They go on to say in their reporting that Thomas Matthew Crooks flew the drone on a programmed flight path earlier in the day on July the 13th to scour the Butler Farm Showgrounds ahead of Trump's ill-fated rally, according to the officials. The predetermined path, the officials added, suggests Crooks flew the drone more than once as he researched and scoped out the event site. You see images of him there. The 20-year-old would-be assassin fired at least 6 rounds from the roof of the American Glass Research Building, roughly 400 feet away.
Listen, y'all, I have so many questions, but thing is, okay, I'm not law enforcement, nor my Secret Service, nor do I know what technological, doohickeys and devices that they actually have. My understanding is that they did not use a drone, Secret Service or law enforcement at all. They didn't use any drones out there at all as well, to just survey the area, which is probably one of the biggest problems right there too, because I could have maybe picked out or pointed out that there was somebody on that slopey rooftop. Okay, remember slopey? Now, what's interesting about this is I keep wondering if he flew this drone in that area, would law enforcement be able to detect? Would they be able to detect that a drone was in the air? I'm just curious about it. Like I said, I don't know what kind of, devices and toys that they have, all right, at their disposal, but I am kind of curious as to, would there be a way to find out, pick out that drone? Hey, there's a odd drone flying around in the area right now, you know what I mean? Or something of that sort, right? Would there be a way to find out this beforehand, okay? Or while it was actually happening? Because you got to remember, he may not be right at the grounds. He may have stayed, a few hundred feet back or something of that sort, a distance away, and let this drone fly out there and get to the location and then scope it out and then fly back to him. These drones can go far, okay? Especially the expensive ones, right? So I am kind of curious as to, would law enforcement be able to pick that out of the sky? Do they have that kind of technology or no? But nonetheless, this shows that he really thought this out. More than just him climbing up on a roof and just taking a shot. This was fully premeditated. And I'm still kind of wondering, what was his motive? That's still something that hasn't been unearthed. And I'm sure law enforcement, whoever's investigating this situation, knows a little bit of something, but we don't know yet. What is his motive? Because like I said, this is premeditated. He goes out ahead of time. We already knew that he had scoped out the area, okay, days in advance. Then a few hours before the event goes on, he's flying a drone. Yeah, he was really trying to figure out, where do I go? Oh, that'll be right. That'll be nice right there. That slopey rooftop right there. Weird, right? Really weird. What's his motive, guys? What is his motive? And could he be spotted out with that drone? Could he had been stopped before all this went down? That's my question. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on Facebook, please be sure to crush that follow button on my Facebook page. It'd be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family on both platforms. Anyway, guys, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.